Definitely tough. We did a lot. There was a lot of good in this game, and just tough to not be able to finish it out. I know our guys wanted it, but they got nothing to hang their heads about. Definitely, you saw the carryover from the last couple quarters of the Oklahoma game into this game, a back-to-back. Big time contribution from all of our guys that touched the floor tonight. They competed, played hard, played together. It's just tough and sometimes frustrating when we come up short.
How do you balance that as a coach when there's a lot of good in the game, but things don't go your way in the end because of a couple of possessions? How do you balance that with the guys?
Keep encouraging them that it'll turn. If we keep playing the right way, keep competing at a high level, being on the same page, being together, it'll turn our way. So just keep encouraging them, showing them the things that we're doing well, showing them some things that we need to improve, walk out on the floor the next day and get after it.
What did you like about the run that was able to get the lead late there?
I thought that was a huge growth moment. I think maybe 5 minutes left in the game. We're down 11. Eves gets a layup. It sparks our run. We take the lead, and just a couple plays didn't go our way down the stretch, and that's the difference in the game.
Eve, 9 offensive rebounds tonight.
Yeah.
On that side, especially on the glass, it seems he's, way above maybe where we even thought he could.
Yeah.
If we go back to Nashville, what have you seen from him as a rebounder of his growth so far this year?
It's incredible. His ability to pick things up, pick up concepts, to get on the floor and be able to execute it on the fly. And the biggest thing about Eves is that every single practice, shoot-around game, he competes at the highest level that he can. He gives you everything he has. And I think that just starting with that is allowing him to step on the floor and play against some of the best players and contribute at a high level.
It seems Trey is starting to also find his footing a little bit more as he's, playing in back-to-backs tonight and starting to look like the guy that we've seen in years past.
Yeah, it takes time. Trey, CJ, DeJounte, they haven't played a lot of games together. It takes time to get back into your rhythm when you've missed, several weeks. So it's good to see him hit some shots, good to see him play how we're used to seeing Trey play. So he'll continue to get better, and obviously we're going to need big minutes out of him. All right.
Players in here are in the locker.
I know it's not the results you guys wanted. What did you like about the fight that you guys showed there in the fourth, especially on the second half back-to-back to get back in this thing?
I mean, it's always good to see fight. Even with losses like that, you take them as a lesson. See where you could be better as an individual, and then obviously most important, bring it together and see what we could do better as a team. But it sucks losing. But when you can compete, and like I said, have a lesson, things you can look back and look, you have more good things and bad things. I think, it's good moving forward.
Just because of the injuries, you haven't had a lot of time out there with you, CJ, and Trey all together. How do you think that pairing or that group is working as with each passing game? It seems like it's getting better for you guys.
I mean, you just, continue to try to grow chemistry. Obviously, injuries, something I've never seen, ever. But, as an individual, you can't control that. You control taking care of your body, taking care of yourself, and, trying to be available because the best ability is availability. So, that's pretty much that. I think we're going to continue to work. You got three guys that, love the game, study the game. So, you can only go upwards from there.
Eve has really shown a lot of growth on the offensive end the last few weeks, especially on the glass. I mean, you playing with him, what have you seen from him, just from the guy that you saw back in training camp to where he is right now?
I mean, not even training camp. I remember when the trade happened and I, immediately came out to New Orleans. I seen him and got to have some words with him and exchange numbers just so we can communicate and, just being a helping hand for a young guy entering his lead. And, from when I seen him, from that time before Summer League all the way to now, it's impressive. It's credit to just his dedication, his work ethic, his willingness to, want to learn from, everybody around him, and just coming in every day trying to be a pro, trying to figure this thing out. The sky's the limit. Just hope he continues to carry that sponge of wanting to learn every day and just working hard. And the basketball stuff is just take care of himself because he's already a, top human being, high character guy.
Hey, DJ.
What's up? How you doing? You good? My guy, all is well.
I know you and Mitch go way back.
Mm-hmm.
And what's it like to, think about that young guy you first met, and to see the opportunity that he's been given now? What's that like for you to see from the?
I mean, I'm happy for him. I try to, especially tonight. I mean, when I'm not playing, I could be in fan mode, just watching them. Shooting them texts here and there, calling them, but. Even tonight is just to know how far, he came first and then obviously us. But just to see him, I'm not surprised, and everybody around, the Spurs organization would tell you they're not surprised. His knowledge is one of the best. He was a point guard, so he understands the game at a really high level. He's willing to learn, willing to put the work in. He worked and worked and worked, and like I said, I'm not surprised. He's only going to continue to go upwards from here, and I could just see the guys respect him and love him, even when I was here, but even from afar now, just knowing the great things I hear, which, like I said, I'm not surprised. He's a high character guy, and he lights up any room he goes in, so I just hope he continue to take it all in and continue to do what got him where he's at.
Put into words what he's meant to you in your life, both on and off the court, your development?
He means the world to me, the world to me. A lot of people don't understand. I try to keep, my story, my life, away from the internet, the social media, however you want to put it, as much as I can, just so I can heal from it. And, there's a time and a place for things. But, that guy, I owe him just so much. Because I was in a tough place in my life around 15 when I was trying to change my life. And, he came and got me, and just everything from the knowledge, to teaching discipline, right from wrong, and building the AAU team for me. He was behind all of that, just really getting my life on track, Like I said, I was in a tough time, and he just, came, and the rest is history. So, he means the world to me.
What would you say is the best piece of advice he's ever given you?
The best piece of advice? Just be a great person. Because we never talked about going to the NBA. I think for me it was getting me out of the streets and, you know, trying to do the right things and just seeing where that would take me. It was never about, oh, you're going to make millions of dollars and be this guy in the NBA. It was step by step, you know. Let's get on track with school, get out of the streets, get on track with school, and then, you know, you love basketball, but there's a way we could do it where you work hard and you're just around, you know, positive people. And like I said, he's the guy. You know, I'm happy for him. I love him, and you know, I wish him nothing but success.
Back to tonight, Trey talked about the challenge of giving up 43 points in the second quarter. What are those challenges of just exerting that much energy to try to climb back? I mean, it's the NBA. And
yeah, it's tough against, you know, great teams. When you dig yourself in a hole, you know, you keep fighting, and I think we showed that. I think we controlled the first quarter, but after that, they kind of controlled the game. You know, they got Chris Paul over there. And not only Chris Paul, you know, like I said, I was just talking about Mitch Johnson. He's seen it all, been through it all. You know, and you know, they was able to, you know, slow down and, you know, get what they want, get stops. I think, you know, that was a big thing for them tonight, transition. And we just couldn't, you know, get back on track. I think we fought, though. We put ourselves, you know, in a situation to win the game, and, you know, we'll live with, you know, Trey taking that shot, and that's that.
Thanks, DJ.
Yep.